Hello, this is VoiceOver Beardo here, doing some much needed tidying up of the kitchen here today. Seem to have had a good executive function day today, despite a bit of a late start and forgetting to do a proper blog for yesterday, or vlog I should say. So yeah, we're doing a bit of a longer one today. So yeah, I think I've spoken about this before in a video. I'm not very good when it comes to tidying up the kitchen. I always struggle to keep on top of it. I don't know if it's an executive function thing or if it's something else, but I always struggle when it comes to putting things away and making sure that everything is clean and the dishwasher is loaded and all that stuff. I mean, I find music helps and listening to something helps. So having the headphones on sort of helps me maintain that focus and keeps me going. I can't remember where I saw this, but I saw a post that ADHD people need to use sort of a lot of their processing power, as it were, to keep on task. And if the task is too simple, then they struggle with it because they don't get the dopamine they need to be consistent in completing it. I kind of butchered the post, but that's kind of the general gist of what the post was saying. And so having music or something or some sort of background noise helps people overcome that. But yeah, I always find that doing tasks around the house or wherever, I always find that having any form of background music or sound helps keep me going. I'm not quite sure about what the logic is, if there's any logic in it, but always do better when there's something going on in the background. So maybe there is some sort of logic to it. I don't know, but it was overdue, this tidy up, and once it's done, I feel good about it. And it does look better, but it's just the starting of it and keeping going once I've started that I struggle with. But it's definitely requires a lot of extra stimulation in the background, just to stop my brain from going anywhere. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's something to do with executive function and being able to complete tasks. But it's something I've always struggled with, especially more recently. I seem to struggle with starting tasks and following them all the way through before actually completing them or whatever. So I don't know. I think it's I can't really explain what it feels like. You need to do the thing, but there seems to be like a disconnect between wanting to do it and then actually doing it. It's really hard to explain. Yeah, I can't really think of a way to explain it. It's more of I don't know. It's not really a feeling. It's yeah. I don't really know where I'm going with this point particularly, but it's all done now.
Hello, Bido Boggins here. Gonna do some soup just now because I've got some vegetables that I need to use up. It's gonna be broccoli. Well, I say it's gonna be broccoli and Stilton, but it's got carrots, leeks, celery, and an onion in it as well. So yeah, we're also gonna cheat slightly because I've got a can of chicken stock instead of making my own chicken stock. I've never used chicken stock. I've normally used like stock cubes before, so I don't know what this one is. I don't know what this chicken stock is like, but we'll give it a go. See what it tastes like. Yeah, I don't normally do soup like this because normally it's or cooking like this in general because it's too many steps and too much prepping and chopping. Normally it's when I cook, it's pasta with, I don't know, maybe some beans and cheese or whatever, or I don't know, something quick and simple where I don't have loads of pots and things to clean up or whatever, because I just struggle with the whole focusing on what I'm doing and not getting too bored or distracted. So I normally don't do proper cooking for myself because it's a lot of mess and a lot of cleaning up afterwards, but I seem to be having a good executive function day, so might as well make the most of it. I did some cleaning up earlier, so kitchen is slightly tidier than normal. Normally a bit chaotic in here, but yeah, I figured while I'm on a bit of a roll, I'll do some soup, and then that way I've got probably a couple of meals, and yeah, I can just eat some of it in the next couple of days. So yeah, use it while I've got it, I suppose. Anyway, I'll go do that now, and see you in a bit.
So yeah, like I was saying, I always struggle with cooking big meals for myself because of the work it requires. Well, looking at this video, I realise how bad my posture is. I didn't realise I hunched over like that, but yeah, I had a bit of a whiff of the chicken stock can to see what it smelt like. Yeah, it's again like with the cleaning, it's because it's a lot of work and a lot of steps to prep a meal like this. I don't always do it because I get distracted, or because it's a lot of concentration required, so I don't always take the time that it requires to eat good food like this, because it's sort of mentally a bit strenuous, and then that has a knock-on effect and sort of leaves me a bit physically worn out, as well as mentally worn out. So it's not something I find easy, and it's a case of sometimes when I do cook and get lots of meals out of it, I sometimes forget that it exists and it goes off. So there's that.
So that's all the vegetables prepped. Just gonna wait for it to cook. The broccoli was a little bit further gone than I realised, so I've binned it. I didn't realise how long it'd been in the fridge, but that is a bit of a hazard when it comes to food with me, because I tend to forget about vegetables and they sometimes go off. So I usually tend to get frozen veg, but sometimes I get fresh and then I forget. So yeah, bit of a boo-boo from me, but I mean there's plenty of stuff in there, so it's probably not going to miss out too much. But yeah, so just wait for that to cook down, and yeah, I'll probably put the cheese in once I've sort of blended it all up. I'm going to stick it, I've got a NutriBullet that'll stick it all in and blend it. So I'll stick the cheese in at the end and see how it goes. So see you in a bit. Right, so this is what the soup eventually turned out to look like. I've got some Stilton in this one. As you can see, it's sort of melting a little bit. Yeah, I'm eating out of a bowl that my brother and his partner got me for my birthday, which was in February. So yeah, had a bit of a taste test and it tastes pretty good. So yeah, I shall go enjoy it while it's hot. I've got loads left as well. That's probably going to feed me for a couple of days, which is good. I always love a good soup when I can be bothered to make it. Anyway, so see you soon.